Hi guys,
I'm Susie.
and I'm Ashton, and we're with the Stacey Sauer team. And last time we were live, we talked about new construction and how working with a realtor can save you money on new construction. So if you are interested in that, we can help you with that for sure. But today we are talking about mistakes that buyers make, big mistakes that buyers make. So tell me, Susie, what is the biggest mistake you see buyers make when they first start to buy a home?
The biggest mistake is they want to go spend money.
Spend money.
They want to go spend money. They want to go buy new furniture for that house, or buy an appliance or curtains or what have you.
So like they've already gone through the whole process, found their home, and they're getting ready to close, and they're so excited they want to buy new furniture for their home, and they go and buy it before they've closed on their home.
Because they're going to pull that credit again, and they're going to go, uh-oh, what's this? You don't want to do that because you've just blown everything.
So what do you mean by blown everything?
Well, it's going to change your numbers completely. You know, it could cause you where you can't be qualified for that loan.
To buy the home?
Mm-hmm.
So then you have all this new furniture and you can't put anywhere because you can't close on the house. That's terrible.
Don't take any loans out either.
Yeah.
Don't do anything.
So no new credit cards, no new furniture, no new appliances.
No new cars.
Yeah. Another thing that can hurt is don't change jobs. You mentioned that too.
Don't change jobs. Yeah. If there's a chance that you have an opportunity come up, I would see if you could wait at least the 30 days until you get through. But don't change your job. Don't quit your job. Don't get fired.
If you can help it. Yeah. So what's another thing? Like before we even find a home, what's the number one mistake you see buyers do when they're looking for houses and then they want to go see it? What do you see?
Well, I think it's very important that you need to find a good agent first, like me.
She's really good. I've heard
who
good
can
things.
help you, walk you through the whole process. It's very important to get pre-approved because in this market, everything goes, there's so many houses going into multiple offers, and you don't want to be scrambling the last minute trying to get pre-approved. I would say really, if you know that you're going to buy a house within the next year, I would go ahead and talk to a lender, have them pull your credit. You're going to ask, oh, that's going to hit my credit. You know, I don't want it to ruin my credit. You know, no. You get, I want to say 5 free inquiries from a mortgage.
So it's not like when you go and buy a car, they're not going to, because you're going to one mortgage person, they're going to pull your credit once. They're not going to, like when you go and buy a car, they check like several different banks.
Yeah, you've got like 20 inquiries.
So going and checking with a mortgage lender once, it's not going to hurt your credit for them to pull it. I think that's a common misconception.
So a lot of people don't realize that, but you're fine. I would check just to make sure there's nothing strange on your credit report. If there is, you definitely want to get that taken care of because that could take some time. And if there is something on your credit report that you've done, then that lender would be able to assist you on telling you what you need to do to pay down some credit cards, or see if we can take this off, and then that's going to bump your credit score up.
Yeah, and that's the great thing too about working with the right lender is that bad credit's not the end of the world. It's just a matter of finding someone that's going to help you work through that, teach you what you need to do to solve that and get that up so that you can afford to buy a home. So tell me, why is that really that important though? Like, can't I just go look at homes and then get pre-approved? Like, what's the rush?
Well, I think you need to know your numbers. I think you need to know what you can afford. And you need to know what your payments are going to be, and then you need to be okay with that monthly mortgage payment every month that you're going to have to live with for 30 years.
Well, and also, I don't know if you have been looking at homes or if you know what the real estate market is doing, but Susie, tell them how this real estate market has been.
So the real estate market is been crazy. So especially in a certain price point, you know, if you're looking at, you know, under 300,000, we're seeing a lot of properties go in multiple offers.
And that's pretty much the whole Metroplex.
It is.
It's not just certain areas. I mean, we're here in Flower Mound, but I mean, you've seen
it's
that.
all over.
Yeah.
It's all over. So what that means, a lot of people are going in these bidding wars, and they're bidding over the list price. What that means, it's money out of pocket. They're paying anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 out of pocket to get that house. So one thing by being pre-approved, you know your numbers. You're going to be able to know if you can compete and bid over, depending on how much money you have in the bank to do that. But
yeah, well, and then also if you've already been pre-approved, you know, you can put an offer in instead of having to go through the process while other people are bidding on this house.
Right.
So that,
yeah, you're ready to go. And if you can, it's even better if you have your lender take you all the way through underwriting, which is called conditionally approved. We're just waiting on a property. That's even going to help win offers.
So how long does the pre-approval process probably take?
The pre-approval process is a 15-minute phone conversation.
See, who doesn't have 15 minutes? That's like a lunch break. You could do that easily, right?
And then after the pre-approval and after you find a house, then it's just a matter of just paperwork, you know, and appraisals and all that stuff, negotiations. But the actual process just to get pre-approved, 15-minute conversation.
Okay. So tell me, are all lenders created equal?
No. We have an awesome lender,
We
but
do.
it just makes you appreciate because no, not all lenders are created equal. And especially in this industry, banks, your bigger banks like Chase Bank, Wells Fargo's, Bank of America, it's kind of I would say, a red flag in the real estate world because most banks do not process their loans in-house. They're somewhere. It's like going to McDonald's and ordering your food in Florida and they bring it to the window to you. So it kind of works that way with
that's a little bit further. I don't know that I would call that fast food at that point. But
so that's kind of how it works. You're usually working with someone that has to get everything approved through his supervisor. They have their guidelines are a lot stricter. They take longer. We've had issues, you know, going to the closing table on time. If you can avoid it, I would.
So, and what I hear you saying is basically that you probably want to work with a mortgage lender that does all the underwriting in-house. And those are definitely questions you can ask up front. But again, we have an awesome one that we can recommend to you. So if you do need recommendations for a lender, we'd be happy to give that to you.
Absolutely. And when people are looking at, sometimes it's not even about the price getting the best. It's about other things that they look at too. And financing is one of them. So
yes, definitely. Yeah, I've heard that it can be like, if you have multiple offers, someone is more likely to pick someone with a mortgage lender versus a bank.
Yep.
Just because of the ease of use and knowing that they're going to get to the closing table a little bit quicker.
Absolutely.
So, yep. I had another question for you about the pre-approval process, but of course now it's slipping my mind. So, you know, is there anything else that you can think of that you see buyers that could just make their life a little bit easier in the whole buying process? I mean, I think the biggest mistakes we've covered are definitely get pre-approved. So Amber, if you're watching this, you were right when you mentioned that yesterday. Pre-approval is so very important, just so that you are ready to go and you know exactly what numbers that you're working with.
Yeah, because it's hard to help you if we don't, you know, I can always set you up on a search, but if we don't know your numbers, it doesn't do any good. It doesn't do any good to go look at the houses, get your hopes up, and
yes,
you're not going to be able to afford that house.
So that actually reminds me of what I was going to ask you is, whenever you're buying a house too, you're not just thinking about the mortgage payment. One thing that I know that when I first bought a house got me was the whole escrow part. So that's something to consider in your budget as well, is where you're buying a home and the property taxes, because you can escrow your property taxes.
You can escrow those. Okay. It's usually included in your monthly payment. Some people choose not to escrow. I would say majority does do the escrow, which includes your taxes and your insurance in that monthly payment.
So each month I'll pay a little bit towards those property taxes, so I'm not getting a big giant bill at the end of the year.
Exactly.
So that actually goes into your mortgage payment, which, so whenever I was like first looking at my mortgage payment, I'm like, oh, I can afford that, no big deal. And then I'm like, put in the property taxes and I'm like, okay, maybe I should start looking somewhere else.
And you know, that can fluctuate depending on if your insurance goes up or if the taxes go up, you know, that's going to fluctuate in your monthly payment too.
Yeah. So just to recap, definitely get pre-approved. And if you need a lender, just comment pre-approval in the comments and we'll get you set up with some more information on how to get pre-approved. And we'll also give you a link to our favorite lender's website. And then also, if you're under contract, don't buy stuff.
Don't buy stuff.
Don't spend money. No credit cards.
Not good. I know you want to,
I know.
but you can't.
The struggle's real. But yeah, so if y'all have any questions, please feel free to reach out to Susie. She'd be happy to answer them for you on the pre-approval process. Yes. Or if we can help you with any listings as well. We also do those, I think, don't we? We do it all.
We do it all. We do.
But
we've got a whole team.
Yeah, our team is awesome. And so if y'all have any questions about buying or selling, we have 36 plus years experience under our belt. So and none of that's mine. It's all them. But yeah, if y'all have any questions, please let us know. And again, comment pre-approval in the comments if you want to learn more about that. So,
all right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.